Fight fans. What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? What's up, man? How are you? You ready for UFC 323? Oh, Tennessee. Hey, man. Last time I went to Tennessee, I had a blast, man. And we went during the springtime, too, so it was like a little sunny. Like Tennessee, like water park down there. Had a blast. Had an absolute blast, man. Hey, man, thanks for joining the live. Maybe I visit Tennessee and try to visit you down there, man. You don't? Really? Can you explain why you're not excited for a UFC 323 fight card? I feel like it's stacked up, in my opinion. As a fan, you know, 2 title fights on the on the card, which is always good to get 2 title fights. You know, I know Cejudo's on the card, Triple C, but it's his retirement fight, and he's facing a very, very talented upcoming fighter who's go bring the fight. Brandon Moreno bring the fight every time. We know that. We love Brandon Moreno. We love Brandon Moreno. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But I will. I will be UFC champion. I don't care for the Murad. Now, that fight, I don't really care for. And I assume that you can tell by my thumbnail there. That's why I got put Pantoja versus Joshua Van. That's my main event. That's my people's main event, I would say. I'm more excited for that because I already seen the Yan and the Murad fight already. This is like a new, fresh style matchup for Pantoja. So I'm a little bit more excited, you know. But yeah, like you said, that should be a good fight. Because we know that Joshua Van always bring the fight, man. Even though I got Pantoja winning the fight, I still feel like Joshua Van is going to give him a run for his money, man. And make Pantoja fight, you know. Like, make Pantoja dig deep. Joshua Van is a young guy. He want this. 24 years old, you know. What do I look for in a man? I mean, I think that might be a question for a woman, man. I don't, I'm not into men, you know. But if you want me to speak from the perspective of a woman, what a woman should look in a man, how you got Pantoja winning? I'm from Georgia. I'm from the U.S. Born and raised in the U.S. Georgia Peach. Woo, woo. But like I was saying, you want me to speak from the perspective of a woman, but a woman would see in a man. They want to see a man who's hardworking. Yep, I got him winning by submission in the 3rd round. A woman should go for men who's hardworking, masculine, men that like them and love them from the inside and the outside. Cherish them, treat them like a queen. Loyal, be loyal towards you. You know, a woman. That's what a man should look for. You know, it's hard to find men like that, but you know, you live in the South. Yeah, man. I might end up running to you one day. I might end up running to you one day, man. Yeah, I think that Conor McGregor is gonna make the White House card. Conor McGregor never seemed so like motivated to come back to fight. Like, you see him in these interviews, like, he's so excited to come back. And I've been seeing, like, training footages and films of Conor McGregor training, like, young kids in the gym. So Conor McGregor's staying fit. He's staying in shape. But I feel like they need the biggest fights on this White House card. Now, Conor McGregor might not be the main event. He might be the co-main event, but still, I think he's going to be on the card. I do. I could be wrong, but I think he's going to make it. What do you think about King Lawson? If Conor comes back. Yeah, I believe he knocked Chandler out, man. I feel like that Conor McGregor still have that precision and the power. We seen that he was fighting Dustin Poirier the second time. He was still like, hitting Dustin Poirier with some clean shots, man. So Conor McGregor still got the boxing, the defense. He still got this slick in and out movement. Conor McGregor still have that. And that's going to give Chandler a lot of problems. Like, Chandler need to go ahead and just pull the plug and retire, man. I don't want to see Chandler keep getting beat down. I don't. I think if you get beat down by Conor, he might just retire. Yeah. Conor McGregor has been, gone. And what a way to come back to fight in the White House, Conor McGregor, sell the most pay-per-views. He's a superstar. His name never fade away. He's like, Conor McGregor's in a movie. Conor McGregor's going through this legal problem. Conor McGregor is, it's like, man, he's a star. That's going to bring all the eyes to the White House if Conor on the card. Let's be honest. I mean, you could throw Pereira on there. Pereira's a superstar as well. I don't know if Dana's going to, let Jones fight on there. That'll be huge. Conor and Jones on the same card. Conor at least 20 pounds. Oh, yeah. Conor, he packing that muscle, man. They might have that fight at welterweight. Him and Chandler. It might be a welterweight fight. Chandler has been more active than Conor. Yeah, Conor McGregor's not a John Jones. He can't be out for 4 years to come back. But I can say is that I think that the fight is even. I think the fight is even Steven based on their skill sets, right? Because Chandler can wrestle Conor McGregor, right? But we've seen, Chandler kind of slow down and, to get to the second and third, where I feel like Conor has a chance. But on the flip side, Conor could gas out and then Chandler could take over. So it's like one of those 50-50 fights. I feel like it's an even fight for both men, It's not like, oh, why they throwing Conor in there with Mauricio Rufy or somebody, Why they throwing Conor in there with Armin Sarukian? That'd be bad, right? So at least it's like a winnable fight for both men, Yeah. Main event, Conor and Jones have to be a separate. Yeah, they got to be, sadly, they got to be on separate cards. But you never know, man. This is the White House, man. It is the White House. Dana might just do that for the first time. But like you said, though, that's kind of far-fetched, though. Jones and Conor on the same card. Yeah, that's kind of, but both of them want to be on the White House card. The White House is big. So it's like, what Dana gonna do about that, 323 is a good card, but at least 2 fights. Which fights you think is going to be boring? 2 fights going to be on one-sided boring fights. Which ones? I mean, the John Bohoblish fight might be boring. The Jan Bohoblish, that fight might be boring. The legendary Polish power. I love when he used to say that. But yeah, that fight might be boring because Bohoblish is not trying to strike with his young kid. He's going to make it technical. He's going to make it boring. Bohoblish can't get into a slugfest with this guy, So it might just end up being boring, Marvin Yan, Pantoja Van is going to be boring. Marab is too good. I think he's too good for PDN. I actually got Marab winning by submission. I mean, not. I got Marab winning by decision, and I got Pantoja winning by submission. Excuse me. You think Pantoja versus Van is gonna be boring? Nah, man. I can't see it, man. I can't see it. I don't think that Joshua Van is gonna allow this fight to be boring. I think Joshua Van's gonna come straight forward as soon as the bell ring. It's gonna take, Pantoja a little time to kind of get into the fight, get hit a few times, and then start, landing those takedowns. And I still feel like, Joshua Van's gonna fight himself back up to his feet. I think it'll be an entertaining fight, man. The co-main event. Now the main event, I don't know. Marab, he might just, it might be a sleeper. He might just wet blanket on PDN. You could throw Oliveira and Holloway in the White House card. You think Holloway and Oliveira want to wait that long to June? I mean, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, I mean, it's not that far. But, yeah, that'll be a great fight, though. For the BMF, put the BMF, Charles versus Holloway, co-main event. Then main event, probably Conor McGregor Chandler. 5 rounds. Hey, that'll be good. That'll be great. But see, how could you pick Conor McGregor in the main event when he's not a champion, though? I mean, Holloway, at least they fighting for a belt, BMF. Us MMA fans love a stand-up war. Yeah, we do love a stand-up war. Marab isn't actually boring. Yeah, Marab, last 2 fights, he really impressed me. He wasn't boring. I mean, this new coach that Marab got is really like making Marab a killer. He's really adding in, sharpening up his, Marab's boxing. Marab got power in his hands now. He's throwing with more accuracy. That's how he had Corey Sandhagen hurt. I almost finished Corey Sandhagen in that fight. If he could have landed one good shot when he was slanging those punches on Corey, he could have got Corey out of there, man. He said he hoped the White House card don't be stacked. Be in front of real fans, not influencers and politicians. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with you on that, man. But you know how Dana feel about Donald Trump and all that, so he go stack it up like about the Paramount fight card. The Paramount. Nah, Holloway already said he wants to fight out there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Holloway ain't trying to wait till June to fight. But it would be good to have, Holloway on the White House card, because Holloway is a star, right? We all love Holloway. And he deserved to have that spotlight on the White House card. He's an exciting fighter. They want to put fighters on the White House card who brings the fight, who come to fight. Yeah, Marab was beating Sean O'Malley standing the second time. He was. And that's my favorite fighter, Sean O'Malley, but I gotta admit, he was beating him on the feet. Kareem, what's up, Kareem? Now, what the hell were you on my last live that I did? Because your girl, Layla, was on here. And she said, if you see Kareem, tell him I said, hi. Would you pick Chimaev or Prime? I picked Chimaev over Prime Yoel Romero. Because Romero, he was less inconsistent. Like those fights with Robert Whitaker, Chimaev destroyed Robert Whitaker, man, in the round. You know what I'm saying? Broke his jaw. It's just like Chimaev IQ is way better than Yoel Romero in his prime. You been busy? What you been busy doing, Kareem? You been too busy for Layla? But I feel you though. We all got responsibilities. I know, Kareem. I was sick. I was sick after Thanksgiving, that Saturday and Sunday. I was sick, man. I had a stomach bug. It was bad, man. It was bad. I was boo-booing ham turkey out my ass. Excuse my language, guys, but man, it was bad, Ring. I was telling Layla about it. She was telling me to feel better. She telling me what to do to make myself feel better. I was down bad, man. Of course, man. Thanks for the sub, man. Tell your sister I said, hey. What's her name? Dizza? I'm saying it right? Dizza? So I said, hey. Hello. Hey, Kareem, I don't want your girl, boy. Your ass should have been on here and you could have seen if we were talking sweet or not. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. These are nuts. Got him. Yeah, you got me. You got me. You know how I get down, gang. But what you need to do is get your ass on this live. As soon as I hit the button live, and it say 1, 2, 3, and then it start, you need to get your ass on this live. Tell me how you get down. I don't care about how you and Layla get down. You trying to traumatize me, man? Those dirty thoughts in my head? Come on, man. But turn your notification bell on. That's why they made that notification bell. You're supposed to say ding, ding, every time I upload something or start a live. But I know you've been busy, Ree. I've been busy. I got a job too, man. I be getting off at different times. Hey, Kareem, that was funny as hell. Look, he said my sister Deezer said, hey. She ain't slacking on you. She had joined my live for 10 minutes and said she got to watch Stranger Things. It's a new episode of Stranger Things. So she just said, hey. And she waited like 5 minutes for you, man, and you never joined. And she got back off, man. I was like, damn. I was like, dang, Kareem. Hey, man, I'm going to be on live for another like hour. So hopefully she join next hour, man. Now I'm going to be on here tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get back on tomorrow. Promise you that. So hopefully we see that mushroom pop up. And look, I was trying to get on live a little bit earlier, Kareem. But I was editing some videos, doing some MMA content. Because it's a UFC fight this Saturday, so yeah, I got caught up with that, man. I had to wait on my friends to get here so we can do the videos a lot, man. So don't feel bad, Kareem. Your girl ain't slacking on you. She asked about you. I want to see that ask about you and she joined the live, bro. She fun to see, man. Kareem, I don't want to hear all that, man. Damn, man. What if a child joined this? Man, come on, Rain, man. I don't want to hear all that about your mushroom popping up, man. Damn, now I can't eat no mushrooms tomorrow. But it was funny, though. Thank you. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. That was hilarious. You better be acting naughty, girl. My mushroom go pop up. Boom. Bang, bang, bang. You don't want that little mushroom up under my Chico stick to pop up. I'm going to tell Layla what you said too, Kareem. I'm going to tell what you said if she joined. I'm going to be like, you didn't join the live. You've been acting naughty. Ring mushroom popped up. Aw, look at that. Why you don't just get her Instagram, Kareem, and text her separately? Like, she be on apps, like WhatsApp. Let's get her information, man. Bro, I'm gonna give it. Look, I bet 130. She probably go join, bro. She ain't sleep. Man, Kareem, don't leave me on here, man. You lame for that shit, man. You see that? I get on live, I'm feeling better, feeling good. Got my wine. And each time you go come back, you always coming and going, coming and going. Just stay on live, man. So as soon as you leave, Layla go join. As soon as you leave, she go join. Mm. I'm on my grind, dog. Where you at? You at work? You on your grind? You doing selling iPads for Black Friday or something? What you mean you on your grind? I mean, I can dig it. I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't gonna stop your hustle. I ain't gonna stop your hustle, Ray. Oh, about to start my shift. It's 6 a.m. here. Oh, yeah. I forgot the time difference. Can you... Then you better join back on this live when you start your shift. That's like 5 minutes, man. Because you never know. Layla might just come in and I have no way to tell you she's in my live. So it's like, how you like Holloway at 155? Also, packs punch since coming up to like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I made a video about that, talking about how much I love Holloway at 155. I feel like he moving better. I feel like he cutting less weight. I feel like he's like more like confident in his chin at 155. And like you said, his punching power is, you can see the difference in his punching power at 155 than it was at 145. At 145, he's more so of like a volume puncher who has to throw like 100 and some punches to take you out. But at 155, he is like dropping Poirier. And Poirier like, holy shit. He's knocking out Justin Gaethje. Flatlining Justin Gaethje. Like, you can tell the difference between his punching power. That's why I feel like he have a better chance to beat Superior. They get a rematch at 155 than he did at 145. And he looked faster, too, at 155 as well. So, yeah, I like him. I'm glad that he made the move before, he got older. He did everything he needed to do at 145, man. Why not try to, move up to 155 and try to get a, second belt, when, before it's all said and done. Holloway said he got like 2-3 more fights in him, and then that's it, so. He's out to call him Maximus Holloway. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. He put on some size too, man. He had to, that's like what? 15 pounds. No, not 15 pounds, but 10 pounds he had to put on. So he had to make sure that muscle, all of it just muscle and not fat, like on his body when he moved up. So I think it was very smart. Are you Jamal? No, not Jamal. My name is not Jamal. I'm not Jamal. I'm not Jamal Hill. I like Jamal Hill. $67. Oh, I ain't that old. I got knocking out. I'm not Jamal. I like Jamal Hill. It's crazy. Hold on, you got Yan knocking out Marab? Bro, I do not see that happening, bro. I know we see crazy things happen in MMA. Yeah, I think every black person look alike. Jamal Hill didn't even wear glasses. Do I look like Jamal Hill without my glasses? Like, you see that video when Jamal Hill was dancing? And then people were thinking that was me in the video dancing. I said, that's Jamal Hill dancing in the video. It's not me. They think every black person look alike. Exactly. It's like me saying every person in China look alike. I can't say that. Jamal Hill is my cousin. He's my cousin, but I'm not Jamal Hill. I don't make. I'm just an MMA YouTuber. But Jamal Hill is my cousin. Yes, he is. That's why I root for him, and I rooted for him to beat Alex Pereira. And people call me an idiot. I did it because he's my cousin. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna be biased. It's family. Yeah, a lot of people do not remember how good he was looking before he beat Superior, right? They don't. And the thing about Holloway is that he's technical. And he was eating Superior punches and giving it back at Superior because I felt like Holloway had more tools in his arsenal than Superior did. Because Max, he throw the spinning back kick. He throw the jab. He throw the 1-2 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He throw the leg. He throw more kicks than Superior do. He do a lot of things on the feet more than Superior do. Superior's just a boxer. Superior can throw a few calf kicks here and there. But Holloway had the more volume when it comes to like the striking and like the arsenal of what he throw. And he was sticking with Superior, But Superior just fine, man, he was reading Max. He was reading Max, and he was able to catch him. That's what great boxers do. They know when they have you in danger before they really have you in danger and put your lights out. Holloway was actually beating Superior before. Yeah, I had Max actually up beating Superior. And Holloway gets better as the fight goes on, right? And we was like, what? The third round when Superior KO'd him? But I seen the shift. I was seeing that shift. I said, if Holloway's able to survive this third round, when he first cracked Holloway was kind of like trying to run away, recover. I said, it could be a problem, man. I'd love to see that rematch, though. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was out punching. Yeah, he was out punching Superior because of that volume. Well, he throw a 1-2, then a kick, or he throw the spinning kick, like he was doing with Gaethje. It was just that volume that, overwhelmed you, He don't have the chin to keep up. He don't. He don't have the chin to keep up. I think that Superior ended up knocking Holloway out in the second fight, too. But I think it'd be more competitive. Because Holloway, like I said, he got power in there. He's bigger. There's no weight drain, the 145. You think that he beat Superior? Oh, man, I think that's kind of a push, man. But I think it'll be close, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Superior power's on another level, man. Yeah, when he punched Holloway, it looked so painful it hurt my jaw. My face was like in pain. When he hit him, I was like, oh, shit. I'm dead serious. When he hit Max Holloway, my face started to hurt. Like swole. Bro, you called me a black version of MMA Guru. I seen that. Why'd you say I'm a black version of MMA Guru, man? I mean, Guru, he's pretty cool. I seen some videos, a couple friends showed me. He's doing his thing. I know him and the DJ podcast, whatever they had going on, got canceled. I never found out why, but you know, hope they get that back started. He said a black version of MMA. He's from the UK, right? Yeah, he's like UK. Tom Aspinall got a thick accent. I mean, I guess I take that as a compliment because he, you know, very successful on YouTube. Very, very consistent with his content. When Tapir cracked, yeah, very that, yeah, flatline, yeah. When you flatline Charles Oliveira, man, that you know you got some power, man. Because although Charles have been knocked down, he been TKO'd, but he ain't been flatlined. Yeah, Tapir is tailor-made to beat Charles, man. Tailor-made. Charles get hit too much. You going against one of the best boxers in the UFC with some of the best power in the UFC. What you think bound to happen, you know? And Charles did not change up his style nor fight smart at all. He was trying to with the grappling. He got Tapir to the ground. Tapir reversed it. Charles tried to grab the leg lock, but it ended up being bad for him. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Turo. If Charles tried to march forward towards Max Holloway with that high guard Mortai style, you know how you have his guard all the way up in Charles and try to march, he could be in some trouble. He might just get flatlined again by Max Holloway TKO, man. He could be in some trouble. So that's why I don't like that fight for Charles Oliveira. Max and Charles, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I would have wanted Charles to fight Patty Batty, somebody like that, you know. But Charles versus Max, man, I think Max finished him, man. I do. I hate to see it. I'm a big Charles fan. So I would hate to see that happen again in Charles Oliveira's career after he just beat Gamrot in Brazil. Man, hey, man, that's the name of the game, man. Name of the game. And that first exchange Oliveira did manage to crack Tapir with that. Yeah. I mean, when you fight so wild, like Charles was doing, you throwing stuff and you bend, you know what I'm saying? You can, some of those punches it's going to come in. But look how Tapir ate that elbow. You should have seen the picture how, like, Tapir's face went like this. It's like a heat wave just came and just, shoo. That's how Tapir, like, jaw looked, bro. Like, he hit him hard with that elbow. It was a sharp elbow, too. But Tapir stuck to his game plan. Body, head, piecing them up. Hey, my love. Welcome to the live. Everybody say, hey, Nikki. Talking about some MMA and all things. Yeah, but Tapir, he got a chin on him, man. The only person I can see being Ilia Tapir at lightweight is Armin Tsarukyan. And I still see Tapir piecing him up and laying him out. What I believe Charles needs to do in a Holloway fight, he needs to take Holloway down. Yes, or drag him to the cage and do some dirty boxing like he did. Yeah. You need to be Charles Oliveira coach for that fight. You need to be in Charles Oliveira corner for that fight. I'm gonna try to request that for you, Turo, because you said exactly what I was about to say. He needs to grapple and use his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu against Max Holloway. Charles Oliveira do not need to feed into the height and start slanging and banging, trying to box with Max Holloway, or he will regret it. So if Charles learned anything from that Ilya Tapira fight, it is to not fight reckless against Max Holloway. Grapple Max Holloway, throw those front kicks, throw those calf kicks. You know, Charles got really good calf kicks. That Max is not good with kicks. Push Max to the cage. Do some dirty boxing with the elbows, the knees. Put him in a clinch. Throw the knees in the clinch. Try to wear Max out with those. Knock some wind out of him. And just keep it on the cage and on the ground. That's what Charles need to do. Because if he don't, he'll get TKO, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, Max just go pick him apart. And with the power Max Holloway got, man, you don't want to stand up and box with Max Holloway too long. Because he's one of the, behind Ilya Tapira, Max Holloway's one of the best boxers at lightweight right now. I picked Tapira over Max Holloway. And Tapira Max got some really good boxing. But Oliveira does have more power than Holloway, longer reach too. You think Charles got more power than Max Holloway? I think it might be the same. At lightweight, I think they power kind of even each other out. But I just feel like Max Holloway is a little bit more technical with his boxing. And his boxing is better than Charles Oliveira. Like Max Holloway, he pick his shots. He throw his shots, he pick his shots very well. You see that when he fought Justin Gaethje. That was like poetry. Beautiful, beautiful poetry. How he was able to just pick pick Justin Gaethje apart with his boxing. Kareem, I thought your ass is at work, man. Oh. Do you like the bottom? Do you like to be on the top or the bottom in prison? Do you like to be on the top or the bottom or bent over in prison? Like, bro, I ain't been in no prison, man. I ain't been in no pen, okay? You need monitors. I got monitors, but they went dead, man. So you can hear me clearly. Hold on. I'm gonna hook them up right now. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better. Nikki is my girl, Kareem. You trying to take everybody? You ain't Nikki. Nikki is off limits, Kareem. Your girl is Layla. Look, he trying to be slick. Who's Nick? Who's Nikki? No, off limits. Tiro, can you hear me a little bit better? I just hooked my monitor up. Where's Layla? Nikki, go. Can you find Layla for me, please? For Kareem. What's your thoughts on the Pimlet Gaethje fight? That's all it comes. How you seen that coming, man? You really seen that coming? Bro, I did not see that coming, bro. I just knew for a fact after Armin dominated Dan Hooker, I just knew Armin Sarukian was next to fight for the interim title or the actual championship belt. Patty, you seen Patty and Pimlet? Like I seen them two fighting, like like Coleman event, Patty, Gaethje, whoever wins gets the next title fight, and I seen Armin versus Tapiri. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But obviously, the UFC is yeah, the UFC is WWE, man. I did a whole video about that too, about how Armin is getting done dirty, man. They doing Armin so dirty, man. Just because he pulled out a fight with Islam, like what, over a year ago, bro? Over a year ago, bro. Like, come on, they gotta let that go, man. Now it wasn't over a year ago. It was just January. So it was like less than a year ago, man. Like, come on, man. Yeah, the UFC hates Armin Sarukian, bro. If they put Patty over Armin Sarukian to fight for a belt, I don't give a damn if it was a white belt. That is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful because Patty has not beaten anyone to earn the fight for interim belt. He beat Gordon, Bobby Green, King Green, Bobby Green. He ain't no damn king. Bobby Green. And then he beat Michael Chandler, who's been on a crazy losing streak. Michael Chandler last win was Tony Ferguson, who's also on a longer losing streak. Like, bro, how that work, man? He's that crazy. Damn. Another girl, bro, normally appears delayed. Bro, me and Nikki, we talk outside of the live chat. Now, Layla, your girl, just randomly joined the live that day. She randomly joined. Never met in my life. And then y'all became bays. But I think your base sleep, Kareem. Because he would have joined by now, man. It's not about Armin pulling out anymore. UFC is protecting Tapira from Armin because they know deep down that's a bad matchup for him. They know Armin is risky. Yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why. They know that Armin is risky. They know that Armin is risky, man. But I thought the UFC was all about the number one best fighter in the division versus the number two best fighter. The fighter who deep down deserved it. Armin beat Charles Oliveira, dominated Dan Hooker. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. It's like, what's the point of these fighters competing to be a champion? And it's like, I just gotta wait. Like, Armin's probably have to wait another year to fight again. He already sat out for a year after UFC 300. He beat Charles, remember? That was his last fight before he fought Dan Hooker. Now he got to sit out even longer and lose prime, lose fight prime. That's crazy, man. These fighters not getting no younger. You just send out. So if I was Armin, he might gotta take another fight. He might gotta take another fight, man. Because it's like you just go sit out and wait for Patty and Gaethje, what the winner of that, then fight them to Pura come back. That's crazy. I miss Layla too, Nikki. Her energy is as out of this world. I think she's asleep. She either sleep or she in the bed watching Stranger Things. It's either one. Also, UFC didn't do Armin versus Patty for the interim. You know, Armin would beat the piss out of Patty, man. Patty would beat Patty, and that kill they were trying to do with Patty too. So yeah, because they know that if Patty got a good chance of beating Gaethje, they know that, right? So if Patty beat Gaethje, Tapir and Patty got this beef going on. Patty Pimblett, he's undefeated. Let's keep that in mind. So they able to sell that. Yeah, undefeated Patty Batty, you know, most exciting fighter, trash talker, you know, versus Superior, you know, the knockout king, you know, so they can sell that fight. And you know, that'll be a big fight. I'll watch it. The trash talk. Oh my God. Patty the Batty. You a pussy. Hey lad, you a pussy lad. Skysers don't get knocked out. The man Patty. Statement made, bitches. Yeah, that man Patty, man. And for that, I hope Gaethje puts Patty. Oh man, come on, man. You don't like Patty? Yeah, I get what you're saying because Patty don't deserve to fight Superior. Armin do. So yeah, if Gaethje put his lights out, but I would hate for Gaethje. I would hate for Superior to put Gaethje lights out. You know that Gaethje gonna get knocked out by Superior, man. I don't want to see these OGs keep getting knocked out. We seen Charles get flatlined. Seen Max get flatlined. We seen Volkanovski get a knocked out. Now we'll see Gaethje get flatlined. It's like, man, I don't want to see it, but it is what it is. But Gaethje haven't knocked anybody out in years, though. His last knockout was Destin Poirier with the head kick. So it's like, the Gaethje still got it in him to knock Patty out. Because, Patty is a Scouser. And Scousers don't get knocked out. So maybe it's the first time Patty get knocked out. Because Patty do leave his chin in the air. So I don't know, man. She ain't asleep. She's stunning on you bitches for me. She's stunting. Layla's humble, man. Layla ain't stunting on nobody, man. Layla ain't gonna stunt on nobody. Only if you piss off. You piss Layla off, yeah, you got another thing coming, bro. Oh, look, I see doing. Just look at Patty's last few wins. They were against old washed. Yeah, they was. I said that too. They was against old washed up fighters like Bobby Green and Michael Chandler. Like how could you possibly earn an interim title fight beating Michael Chandler your last fight? Who's already losing? Yeah, Tony Ferguson, Gordon. When he beat Gordon, and people thought that was a robbery, he beat Gordon, and then he beat Chandler, and then he beat Gaethje. No, he didn't. Not Gaethje. Then he beat Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson had the longest losing streak in UFC history. Did you know that? And he beat him, bro. Not impressed, bro. Not impressed. Oh yeah, Kareem, I got you, bro. If she joins, I'm gonna let you know I got you. You never know; she might just pop in. And Tony Ferguson too. Yeah, Tony Ferguson. I don't know, bro. I mean, if Patty beat Gaethje, then I guess the UFC be like, yeah, he got Gaethje. Gaethje was an interim lightweight champion. So I guess he beat Gaethje. But Gaethje's still not a big name. At this point, Gaethje fought for the belt how many times? 2 times? Was it 2? I don't count the interim fight when he beat Ferguson. I don't know. You'll see the UFC just trying to just end it for the money, man. They just want some asses in the seats. Look? The UFC know what they're doing, too, bro. They have Patty fight these old washed up guys. It's like a raggedy car in a car lot. It's like a 2005, Ford Fusion or something, right? In a car lot. It got all these miles on it. It's raggedy. There's so many things wrong with it. But they don't want to give Patty a 2020 or 2021. They don't want to give him no car like that because they know that he could possibly lose. And they want Patty to stay on his winning streak. And they want Patty to be undefeated as long as possible because the UFC need a superstar. They need someone. They don't got Jones no more. They don't got Conor no more. Superior, he need a break from the UFC. We don't know how long that's going to be. And then Tom Aspinall still crying about his eye hurting. So it's like, who do you have? Chimaev? Makhachev? Can you box? I can box a little bit. I trained Muay Thai boxing. So I trained Thai boxing. I got a few skills in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can show you a few of my combos. 2 times. First title shot was against Khabib. Then after that, Charles Oliveira. Yeah. I don't know, man. The UFC, man, the favoritism is real, I tell you. You want to see some combos? All right, I'm showing you some combos, bro. I believe Tom actually did suffer a bad. Yeah, I believe he suffered a bad injury. I was just talking shit. I don't think he was lying. A lot of people say he was on the way out. You seen the John Jones interview? Yeah, he's just a one-trick pony. But that one-trick pony knocked out, finished all his fights in the first round. And you never finished a fight by knockout in your entire career, John Jones. Did you want to talk shit about Tom? Yeah, his ground game is just overrated. He's a one-trick pony. He doesn't have a 1-2. So if he's such a one-trick pony, why didn't you want to fight that one-trick pony when the UFC offered you $40 million and you didn't want to fight him? That's how I feel about it. Since he's a one-trick pony, you were just retired. You just run away from Tom and just let everybody call you a duck. You can live with that. But he's a one-trick pony. Okay. I know, right? I mean, Gaethje, he haven't been a fighter that just went on this down spiral, Exactly. Jones avoided this man. He put on his running shoes and went sprinting. Like he's on a goddamn track team. Like he was Forrest Gump, just running out the door. Yeah, Dana, I retire. Like, come on, man. But you want to talk all this junk about Tom. He couldn't wait to talk junk about Tom. Jones couldn't wait for Tom Aspinall to lose against Cyril Gunn. Talking about, Cyril Gunn was bouncing around, just getting started. The fight just started. You had Cyril Gunn beat Tom by 2 strikes. I watched the fight like 10 times. You look at the stats, he had like 2 strikes more than Tom did. Tom had moments, Cyril Gunn had moments. I know Tom had a little blood on his nose, but come on, man. Bro, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? Jones has been Jones. Yeah, he don't have to fight no more, but it's just kind of like it would have been good for his legacy because he fought old man Stipe, who came out of retirement to fight John Jones. He would have take that fight over Tom. That's a bad look because we already knew that he was going to beat Stipe. Stipe was a fire man. He was retired. Stipe took that fight for the check. Then he came and fought Cyril Gunn, and Cyril Gunn didn't even want to be in there to fight John Jones. He said it. I wasn't even there mentally. And he got choked out. So it's like we didn't see much from John Jones at heavyweight against somebody who can compete with him. No, Jones ain't got no Conor McGregor type of money. And Jones could never sell a pay-per-view bigger than Conor McGregor. Jones had the opportunity to fight Tom to sell, to reach that amount of pay-per-view sales like Conor McGregor. The highest paid fighter in the UFC, Conor McGregor, highest sold pay-per-view shares, Conor McGregor. Jones not on that level. But he had the opportunity to be on that level. But he wanted to run away. He didn't want it. Oof. Yeah. I feel like Jones is the second highest paid UFC fighter. I heard he made like $10 million after he beat Stipe. So that goes to show that he making that bread. But he's willing to give him $14 million to fight Tom. Like Dana White called the bluff real quick. Like, hey, we need to come up with this money for Jones. And to this day, we ain't gonna never be able to see the fight. We'll never see how Tom and Jones would have played out. I looked up Jones' net worth. They talking about he's worth 10 million. I believe that's cap. Jones is worth more than Jones worth more than 10 million, bro. Jones worth 10 million when he beat fucking Rashad Evans. Like back then. Like Jones got a TV show now, man. He was like Jones been like TV shows and stuff. Jones has gotten popular and popular and popular over the years. There's no way in the hell he worth 10 million his net worth. Like, come on, man. Google be lying. Google be lying. Yeah, 40, like 30, 40 mil, probably 50 mil. But he ain't worth no 10 million. Come on, man. Man, I'm excited for these fights this Saturday, bro. Uh, I hope Cejudo able to get it done, man. His retirement fight, bro. Oh yeah. Gaethje got that money. Gaethje, Holloway, Charles Oliveira, they got that bread, man. Yeah, that's why Gaethje said, if I don't get a title fight, I just retire. Like, screw you guys. Because Gaethje know he got money. All them bonuses checks Gaethje got, all them fight of the night bonus checks he got. Gaethje been stacking up and he been saving, man. He got that money, man. Oh, really? Bro, I did not know he was from Georgia. It'd be a lot of celebrities like staying in Georgia. Like my cousin seen Buckley at Kroger's, like in Decatur. He stayed in Decatur, Georgia. He seen Buckley walking around just shopping like a normal person. They took a picture together. Wow. You just never know, man. Why I did not know that. I would love to meet him too, man. I'd love to meet him one day. Get him on the Cool Koi show. We talk. Oh my God. Buckley from St. Louis. Oh yeah, he from St. Yeah. Buckley, he act like he from St. Louis. Who Buckley go fight next? I want to see Buckley get back in there, man. He been kind of quiet after he lost against Usman. What's going on? I want to see Buckley back in there. Oh, he still stay in Augusta? Interesting. Hey, maybe me and you need to link up and visit him. See if we can get an interview or something, man. Have you on the channel. It'd be great. Who Buckley will fight next if he come back? Probably Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad and Buckley would be good. Yeah, the 170 division is one of the best divisions in the UFC, bro. And nobody can't debate or argue with me about that, man. And then we got Islam moving up to 170, man, beating Jack Demalena. 170 is stacked, man. Like it's ever been before. Like, look back at the time when Matt Hughes was a 170 champ. Look at the time GSP was a champion. Look at the time when Usman was a champion. This division was not stacked up like this, bro. It was not. Yeah, a lot of good talent, man. It's not only is a lot of good talent, they only got like one loss, so they undefeated. Like that's the thing. Like Ian Garrett got like one loss. Michael Morales undefeated. Carlos Patres, he got what like 1 or 2 losses. Shaf Karat, he's undefeated. You got Ian Garrett, Patres, Michael Morales. Shaf Karat too, man. Shaf Karat, he undefeated. He said he's coming. They say he's coming back next year. Shaf Karat. And you still got Jack DeMolina. I know Jack DeMolina got beat down and embarrassed by Islam. You still got Jack DeMolina in the mix too. You still got Buckley. Yeah, Saka. Yeah, he's been out for a long time, so people tend to forget about him. Man, he was watching the fight live when Ian Gary and Bilal fought. He was watching like real closely. They say he's supposed to be coming back. He's undefeated. He's like the boogeyman in welterweight. Who else you got at welterweight? You got Buckley. He like ranked number 9. Kobe Burns, those OGs, don't count them. They probably don't come at the fight anyway. What? Whoever called you delusional, they're fucking delusional. Are you serious? South Korea is a nightmare matchup for Islam. Even Habib said that. That South Korea is a nightmare matchup for Islam. South Korea is decent on the ground. He's slick with his striking. Like, man, what? Yeah, South Korea is the hardest fight for Islam Makhachev. Michael Morales too, man. Oh yeah, we forgot about Sean Brady, bro. Sean Brady only got 2 losses, bro. He's an upcoming fighter too. I know that Michael Morales beat the brakes off Sean Brady. Made him like an amateur out there, man. But Sean Brady, he's still in the mix, man. If he don't move down to lightweight. Hey, brother, welcome to the Cool Quay Show, man. We talking about some MMA and all things right now. The emojis. Okay. I like it. Like the emojis. Pink on pink. Okay. Like the purple shades, man. Like the purple shades. Might need to get me a pair of those. Ian Gary could possibly be hard match, man. Yeah, Ian Gary, he could be a hard matchup for Islam because he's long, he's fast, he's really good at chewing up the legs, keep good distance. Yeah, and really good takedown defense as well. He ain't like no JDM, man. Usman gonna be a tough for Islam too. Yeah. I feel like on the feet, Usman might have a few problems because man, he looked terrible against Buckley on the feet. But I don't think that Islam striking is better than Buckley striking. I don't. So I think that gives Usman, an advantage, especially with the wrestling. I think they cancel each other out because we've seen that Usman's able to stop a lot of Chimaev takedowns. You look like a Ashton Hole. Hey, ain't what your girl said though, man. She said I look, very sexy and handsome. I'm just saying, bro. You better go ask him, man. Yeah, I think that JDM was trying, bro. I think that JDM didn't know what to do. JDM didn't know what to do, bro. It was just that Sambo wrestling is just on a whole another level, bro. Whole another level, man. JDM didn't know what to do down there. Even though he trained with Craig Jones, and Volkanovski was giving him some tips because Volkanovski fought him twice. It just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough, man. Islam looked the best he ever did at 170, man. I just felt bad. Like JDM was crying in the corner like a baby. I want to give him a cup of milk and cookies, man, so bad. I said, man, I want to just feed him some cookies and some milk, man. Like, just throw in the towel, JDM. It's over, man. He broke you. He broke JDM. I'm 27, bro. I look my age. People be like, are you 23, 24? I'm like, man, I wish I was 24 again. Yeah, that's funny, man. You want to know something funny? You want to know something hilarious? I thought that JDM had a chance to beat Islam too. I was going with JDM because I'm a JDM fan. So you can laugh at me. I was one of those guys. Yeah. That fight looked like, what that fight looked like? That fight looked like Chamaya versus DDP. That's what that fight looked like all over again, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro, I still feel like Booker would beat the brakes off Leon, man. I think Leon Nevers need to retire, man. I know he's been on a 3-fight losing streak, but man, they need to have the time limit for how long you can lay on a dude without throwing significant shots. It's wild. Yeah, man. His own was doing a lot of laying on him, and I know he's trying to like advance his position, but it's like, come on, man, do some work down there. I think that Patty Pimblett submits Gaethje. He either go submit Gaethje or it's gonna be ground and pound like he did with Chandler. I think that Patty striking is very awkward, but Gaethje could catch him, and Gaethje could throw those leg kicks and chop Patty legs down. But I feel like Patty's gonna mix in the wrestling, use his ground game. Patty got some really sick ground game in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on the ground. So I feel like that's what we're gonna end up doing to Gaethje, man. Gaethje be throwing, Patty, Gaethje be throwing sloppy sometimes, and Patty throws sloppy sometimes. But like I said, Patty's striking is awkward. Where his striking kind of it look goofy, but it like overwhelms his opponent. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I think the longest stay on the feet, it favors Gaethje. But I feel like as soon as Gaethje slips up, I feel like Patty's is gonna just I don't know. I just feel like Patty's is gonna walk him down, capitalize on mistakes that Gaethje make to try to shoot in for a takedown and take the fight to the ground. Once it gets to the ground, I feel like the fight is over. I feel like Patty's submission game. You look at his past fights, not the Chandler fight, but his past fights. Yeah, and Patty keeps that. If Patty can keep the like pressure on Gaethje, I feel like that can wear Gaethje out too. Because Patty got some underrated pressure that he keeps on his opponents. If you watch his like past fights, so I think it'd be a good. It's a better matchup than what people think it is, or give credit to. Yeah, yeah. The reason why Gaethje dives into shots because he always had a good chin. So he can take one and give one. That's why he does that, but that's not good. Especially if he end up fighting Superior. That's oof, I don't even think about that, man. That's what I was saying, bro. I wish I can do Armin versus Holloway instead of Charles versus Holloway. Cause I don't want to see Holloway get knocked out. I don't want to. I don't want to see Charles get knocked out. I mean, oh, Layla, there you go. Kareem was on here looking for you. He said, "Where's my baby Layla?" I said she was on here in my last live, and you wasn't on here. Oh, you seen? Oh, you seen what? Oh, I'm glad you seen what Kareem said. But he was looking for his baby, and he got off live just to find you, Layla. That's why I said, Alex, if Patty get into a scrambling position, and Patty's a big lightweight, man. When Patty was fighting Michael Chandler, I was like, damn, he much taller. He just looked way more bigger than he like a welterweight in there, Patty Batty. He's a big guy. Yeah, I think that Armin beats Holloway too. That's sad to say. We never seen Holloway really tested in the wrestling area before. So that could be very interesting. Very interesting. Me and him are so whacked up. But I just came to say hey, and I miss y'all and see if Kareem was here. He just left not too long ago, Layla. I'm about to go to bed too, Layla. I ain't gonna lie. I've been on live for over an hour now. But hey, I'm gonna try to get on here a little bit earlier tomorrow, Layla, if I get out of work at a decent time. But thanks for joining, Layla. We was worried about you, girl. I'm about to stop my live and try to find you. Me and Nikki. Me and my girl Nikki, man. Good night, sleep tight, Layla. Everybody say good night, Layla. Sleep tight. We glad you fine, Layla. We glad you fine. We don't play about our Layla. You hear me? I take my glasses off of my Layla and put these palms on somebody for you, Put the deuces. Oh, look at two. He said good night, Layla. Good night, guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's what it's all about. We make each other smile. That's what it's all about. Positive energy, Layla. That's all I know. I don't know negative energy. I don't know what that means. I just know positive energy. That's my language. I don't know what negative stuff is. Oh, that's a cute emoji. Night night. Kareem, missed you again, Layla. Kareem, missed you again, Layla. Thought he gonna be joining in and out. He only been in and out, what, twice? Oliver and Holloway is probably a more entertaining fight than the Armin. Yeah, that's why the UFC gonna make that fight, because it's not only because they want Oliver to get his revenge on Max, it's because they know that Oliver versus Holloway is a more, you know, entertaining fight. 9 times out of 10, Oliver is gonna stand up with Holloway. He's not gonna probably follow the game plan that you said he should do, and that's grapple and dirty box. So yeah, that's why the UFC want to do it. They know Armin is gonna take Max to the ground. You think Armin gonna stand up with Max Holloway if you don't have to? Armin is not a stupid fighter. He's a very, very intelligent fighter. Justin, what's going on, brother? You just missed Layla. She just went to sleep, and she wanted to tell you good night, sleep tight, and blessings to you, brother. How was the performance? I know you killed it on the stage, man. I had a dream about it, man. This band playing, I said, "Oh, that got to be Justin, man." I was in that thing jamming in the bed. I was dancing in my dream, man. I was like, anxiety takes it out of me, yeah, anxiety. It's my anxiety, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom, mm, 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 mm. Armin might stand up with Holloway some points. Yeah, he might stand up with Holloway, but he feel that power, and he see that he feel them combos from Max. I'm telling you what Armin gonna do, man. And that's only if Armin can hold Max on the ground, because Max got some good balance, man. Yeah, he got some good hips. Oh yeah, both go beat Lopez again, bro. Like, why even put Lopez in that position and rematch him so soon after beating Gene Silva? I want Lopez would have beat Masov, who beat him, by the way. He beat Gene Silva, bro, who's now fighting Arnold Allen, and he get a title fight. That's favoritism, bro. Like, it's favoritism ran all over that. The event went well, bro. People went crazy, bro. So yeah, at the end, I wanted to call. At the end, I wanted to call my security people, control the crowd, because people won't let me go. They love you, Justin. They want you to go home. Justin, oh Justin, let's take a picture, Justin. Let me get your autograph, Justin. Hey, Justin, let me get your shirt. Hey, Justin, you a rock star, man. You're a rock star. Oh, jump. The press conference today? Oh, jump. Oh, Patty will be talking shit. You know how Patty get down. Justin, he's old. Yeah, James. Look, Nikki, James. Hey, Justin, he famous, man. They on him like Chris Brown. They grabbing on Justin. Oh, Justin. Justin. Hey, Justin, I gotta come to one of your concerts, bro. I'm gonna give me a shirt made with your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your appreciation, bro. It really means a lot. But yeah. Yeah, man. I know how it is, man. I mean, I just do like little shows, like little plays. I used to be in theater class. I had my friends and family yelling my name, so I know how it feel. But you had to get security. Your fan base is way bigger, bro. I can't never compare to that, man. But yeah, man. Man, I know how heavy that can be. So now you watching the movies and stuff. You see them grabbing on the singers and stuff and all that. Now you see how that feels in real life now. But that show how good your music is and your energy on the stage. Because you ain't gonna have a crowd yelling your name, want an autograph, security trying to break them up from you. You're not gonna have that if your music is not good quality. It's not good. So obviously you're doing all the right things, brother. Keep it up. If we're gonna be your hype fans, we're gonna be in the background, Justin. Nikki gonna be doing her little dance. I'm gonna create my little dance. Justin, you gonna perform for us? A little free show? Justin might be tired. I don't know. Yes, bro. Toro, I wish MVP came to the UFC a little earlier too, bro. Because now he's getting older and he still look good. He still got the speed. Hey, like MVP ain't lost a step. But it would have been fun to have him over here a little bit earlier, though. Like when Israel was a champ, you know what I'm saying? Like during that era. Because I don't see MVP being a champion at middleweight. I don't see it. So, Jess, you go perform for us? We gonna chant your name, Justin, 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 Justin. Some of my families get jealous, bro. That's just the devil, Justin. That's just the devil, man. Trying to knock your shine, to have your family members, you know what I'm saying? That's messed up, Justin. That's why I come. That's why you come to my live, man. I try to tell you to keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You put on this earth to, make music, to perform your beautiful art on stage for, the people you're doing it for who love you. You see what I'm saying? But it's always somebody. It's always some haters. It's always this, group of negative people want to knock you down because they're not in a position that you in. That's crazy. It's like how can you be true to God, and be the salt of light, and you knocking your own family down? That's why they say, blood thicker than water and all that stuff. I don't feed into that mess. I don't feed into that mess, man, because it be your own family, your own people that want to hate. Oh, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna be just like them other douchebags. You're not gonna do like that's negative stuff. It should be proud that their son, just you, is doing something with your life and making good music. You know, that's a great thing. So me and my mom left my house now. We living in a rental house. Don't worry about it. Things will get better for you, Justin. I'm praying for you. And your music is gonna take off. It's gonna hit all platforms. And then you gonna be able to provide for you and your mom. You know, why not use that as motivation? Yeah, yeah. You can use that. Yeah, he gonna use that negative energy for motivation, and he gonna ignore that negative energy, and do and continue to do what you're doing, bro. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I don't know why the world like that, man. It's a wicked, wicked world we live in. Seriously. Man, hey, fight fans. Yeah, bro, we got your back, man. We don't tolerate that. People on this live chat, you got I mean musicians and people who teach music, who's an upcoming singer and an upcoming rapper join this live that love music because music has its moment. Every music has its moment. Come on, man. Look, Jesse, you got somebody going through the same thing you going through. Look, that's what I say, man. They say blood is thicker than water. That's not always true, bro. Your own family hate on you. Your own family want to see you down. And then the moment you get up, they want to call you bougie. They want to say this about you. You think you're too good because you want to do something with your life, and you're not doing nothing with your life. And I'm doing something with my life, and I made it, so I want to be in life, and you want to down me for it. So yeah, Turo, that's how it is, man. Don't kiss their ass. And your secret is safe with me, Turo. I don't know your family, but I'm gonna keep, you safe on my live, bro. You safe on him. We talk. You tell me you all the stuff you saying stays on the live. Like they say, what stays in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, Nikki, that's right. We here to support each other. But fight fans, I'm about to go to bed, man. I'm gonna pray for you guys that you have a great, great, great day today. Don't let any negativity knock you down. Don't let no negativity mess up your day. Have a positive day, guys. I'm glad to hear that, bro. Yeah, when someone passed away, you at the funeral, they on mic speaking how much they loved you, how much you was there for them, and all that. You don't want to hear that, but they treat them like dog shit. They don't need to exist. How that work? That's how it be, bro. Fake love. What Dre say? I've been dancing alone. They showing love to me. They done love. I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight to my face. Straight up to my face. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. Shit. It's crazy, bro. But hey, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to give me some sleep. I enjoyed you guys as always on the live. Next time I'm gonna try to get on here a little bit earlier, so our other people can join as well who we chat with. And Turo, I enjoyed our conversation, brother. I really did, man. With the MMA, the upcoming fights this Saturday, and everything we talked about. There's a really good MMA conversation. That's the conversation I like to have on my channel, and about life too. Like Justin, his music. He come on here and talk about his performances and stuff. We just uplift each other on this live. That's what it's all about. MMA in all things. So peace out, brother. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let no bed bugs bite. You wonder. I know. Ugh. Ugh.